guys, if you're someone who's struggling to buy solo ad clicks and don't know where to get these clicks and how to choose the vendor, then this is the video that is going to show you exactly what you need. Now, in this video, I'm going to show you a common marketplace called Udimi, where even a complete beginner or even an advanced marketer is getting the clicks. And also, I'm going to show you exactly how to navigate this Udimi platform and also how to track data when you get clicks from these vendors. And also, I'm going to show you an insider secret on how to get solo ad deals from these different vendors. And if you stay tuned till the end, I'm going to show you a trick, that is to find the vendor who is giving you sales right now. And you can choose the vendor based on what I show you. Now let's get straight to my screen. Now if you see my screen over here, you can see the x-axis which represents the time, and over here you can see the y-axis which represents the money. Now this graph basically tells how an affiliate marketer scales his solo ad business over time. So you can see over here in the initial periods, it's very difficult to make the money. And as over the time passes by, you can see the graph growing up, and eventually you will make a lot of ROI on your solo ad business. Now, this whole idea of doing affiliate marketing using solo ads is to build a large responsive email list. So you can see over here, the whole idea is to build a large responsive email list. Now, why do we need to build a large responsive email list? Now, the very essence of building a large responsive email list is to build your buyer's email list. Now, this is the most precious email list that you're going to ever build. So that is going to be the buyer's email list. Now, even if you're a complete affiliate marketer and you don't own any products, then the only way to build your buyer's email list is to use a third-party tracking software. And let me tell you what is that. Now, in this video, I'm going to solely concentrate on these 3 points, which is where to get your quality clicks, and also how to use the data to decide, and also the third point, which is scale your list with the right vendor. Now, you might think, how do we get the data to decide, and also how to scale the list without knowing anything about the vendor's solo ad clicks? Now, here comes the third-party tracking software, which is called OptinDojo. This is the third-party tracking software, which is called OptinDojo, and you can get this software by clicking on the affiliate link in the description box below. Now, when you sign up to your OptinDojo account, it might look like this, where you have this tracking links, funnels, traffic sources, custom domains, and tools. Now, if you want to learn more about how to build your buyer's email list with this third-party tracking software, then you can watch the video over the top over here. Now, this is how the Udimi account looks like, and you can always register your Udimi account through my affiliate link in the description box below. And when you come over to the home page, it looks like this. And over here, you can see the different tabs like buy solos, solo deals, affiliates, forum, help. And now when you want to buy a solo ads from different vendors, then you can go and click on buy solos. Now, this is the way that most people will tell you online to go over here to buy solos, and please stay tuned so I can tell you the insider tip over here. Now, if you see over here, you can see the different filters like by filters, by keywords, by favorites. So you can choose by filters. For now, I'm just going to show you how to navigate around this platform. So if you see over here, you can select the visitors, and you can see the max price. You can see the max price of each solo ad clicks over here. I'm just going to leave it to $2. And you can see the niche, and here it's going to be different niches, and you can select the niche you want, whether it is going to be marketing, finance, health, mobile, social, crypto, whatever it might be. And I'm going to just leave it to all niches. And over here, you can see the ratings. You can see the ratings 0 plus, 10 plus ratings, 25 plus ratings, 200, 400, 500. So the better the ratings are, which are got by the vendors from the buyers of the solo ads. So the better the ratings, normally it is very good. So, and you can also see the repeat orders, which is 0%, 10%, 20%, up to 30%. So these are the repeat orders that the solo ad vendors are getting from the solo ad buyers. So next is traffic, and you can choose the traffic from any country or top tier or the US, Canada, UK, Australia, India, and you can see so many countries over there. And always I would suggest you to go for the top tier countries. Next is got sales. So you can see over here 0% sales, 10% sales, 20% sales, 30% sales, 40 and 50. So here you can see how many of these buyers have got sales from that particular solo ad vendors. So this is the solo ads availability, which is telling you whether they are currently online or they are anytime. So you just leave it as it is. Over here you can see the sort by sales price ratings. So here you can see we have found 470 sellers, and these are the different solo ad vendors. In my honest opinion, all these metrics are just to filter out and to make you more comfortable with the navigation of this entire Udimi platform. But the real one that is going to matter when you're going to get solo ads on platforms like Udimi is that once you get these solo ads clicks and once the email list enters into your autoresponder, you need to check how this email list is behaving, whether they are opening your emails, whether they are clicking your emails, and whether they are going to purchase from your emails. So all these data can be tracked only using the third-party tracking software called OptinDojo. Now moving back to the Udemy platform, so you can see over here the different sellers, and when you scroll down, you can see that it is promoted. And now what do you mean by promoted? Now these are the vendors that are paying Udemy some amount of money to make sure their services are staying at the top of the seller criteria. So that's why it is showing as promoted. And over here you can see this tick mark, blue tick mark. Now this means that it has been verified by Udemy as an authorized seller. How do you choose a vendor? Whether you have to go for the vendors who have the very good ratings, like, or whether based on percentage of people who have got sales, or whether based on the solo ad clicks rate. Now, if you have seen so many videos out there online on YouTube, you might have seen people telling you go and buy from here, go and buy from this vendor. But honestly, you need to have a data-driven business. Now, what do you mean by data-driven business? You need to run solo ad clicks from the particular vendor and use a third-party tracking software to track the clicks, whether they are clicking, whether they are purchasing from your emails. So that is going to be how you go to select the vendors. Now let's see how to order a click from a Udemy vendor. So when you scroll down over here, you can find one of the vendors, Thomas Freeman. And when you click on the Thomas Freeman, so here you can see the vendor name and from where he is, and you can see the number of years he has been on this platform and his ratings. And when you scroll down over here, you can see the buy solo ad. So here you can see the 300 clicks, and you can see the cost of his click, which is 79 cents per click. And over here you can toggle between how many clicks you want to get from this vendor. You can toggle over here and you can see how big order he can take, and you can see it is almost 3000 clicks. So for a starter or a beginner, you can always go for 300 clicks to test the vendor's traffic. So over here, when you scroll down over here, you can see the prime filter, the only top tier, only mobile, no mobile. So I would suggest you to only look at only this parameter, which is only top tier. Now, what do you mean by top tier? Now, top tier means visitors only from US, UK, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and Singapore. Now, why do you want only top tier traffic? Now, statistics have proved time and time and again that most of the buyers come from the top tier countries, which is the English speaking countries. So I would always suggest you to click on this only top tier. After that, you can go and paste your affiliate link over here. Now, this affiliate link must be a tracking link. Now, how do you get this tracking link? Now, you can get this tracking link created by using the third-party tracking software OptinDojo. Now, let me show you how to do that. Now, when you go to OptinDojo, now this is the third-party tracking software, you have to go to the traffic sources. Now, under the traffic sources, you can just go and click on add a new traffic source. So here I'm just going to type it as Thomas, which is the name of the vendor, and click on save traffic source, and you can close it. And over here, you can see the Thomas, which is the new traffic source that we have created. Now let's go to the tracking links, and under the tracking links, click on add a new tracking link. And over here, you can choose the funnel which you want. Now, if you want to learn more about how to create this funnel and how to use this third-party tracking software, you can refer the video over the top. You can choose the funnel over here and you can choose the traffic source. Now, yeah, Thomas is there and you can choose the traffic source and toggle this button over here because this is a solo ad. And over here, you have to enter the number of clicks and cost. Now go back to udimi.com and we are going to buy 300 clicks and the cost will be $240. So enter 300 clicks and the cost will be $240. So once done, click on save tracking. Now over here, you can see the tracking URL. Now you have to copy this tracking URL over here and go back to your Udemy account and just paste over here. So that's how you give the tracking link to track the vendor's traffic. So, and over here you can see the only link add text. Now only link is the tracking link. And if you want to give add text, now what do you mean by add text? Now add text refers to the subject line, the body content that you want to give to the solo ad vendor in order to use this in his email broadcast. Now, in my opinion, I would not rather give the ad text to the solo ad vendor and leave it to the solo ad vendor to frame his own email campaigns to his email list, because the solo ad vendor knows his email list well and he has invested time and energy in building the list, nurturing the list, and he knows the list better than ourselves and he knows what type of emails is going to resonate with his email subscribe. So I would suggest you to leave it to the solo ad vendors for the ad text. After inserting the tracking links over here, leave the ad text to the solo ad vendor itself. And from there, you can select whether you want to allow the seller to start traffic delivery earlier than scheduled. Now over here, you can just select when the traffic would be started. So the earliest that is possible is 21st Jan 2025. Now, as of today, which is 17 Jan 2025. So the earliest possible that the vendor can start delivering your clicks is 21st Jan. Over here, you can see the total amount, which is $240, which is $237 plus $3 fee. Now you can always use discount if you have any. And after that, you can click on the order now button and pay using your own payment methods. Now, this is how you're going to select the vendor and you're going to order your solo ad clicks. Imagine that you have got another 2 or 3 vendors and you're ordering clicks from all these 2 or 3 vendors. Now here comes the most important part. Now, once you have ordered the solo ad clicks from different vendors, now you have to use your third-party tracking software, which is OptinDojo, to track all the statistics. Now, based on the different solo ad vendors, you have different tracking links. So you can track the links and you can collect data like how is the open rates, how is the click-through rates, whether you have got any sales from these solo ad clicks. Now, sales is one of the most important determinant of whether you're going to buy the solo ad clicks again from the same vendor, and from there you can scale your solo ad business. Now, sales is an important determinant when you're choosing the solo ad vendors, but do not be obsessed with the front-end sales when you are buying solo ad clicks, especially when you're ordering a very low quantity. Now, what do you mean by very low quantity? Now, if you're ordering something like 100 clicks, and if you're expecting sales on the front end, then that's going to be total rubbish. Because remember, if you have 100 clicks going in from a solo ad vendor, and if your opt-in rate is around 40 to 50%, if you have only 50 people seeing your offer, then do not expect sales from those kind of solo ad runs. So the minimum I would suggest is to go for at least 300 clicks if you have got budgets. Now, if you have 300 clicks running to your offer, then around 40 to 50% opt-in rate, you will have at least 150 people seeing your offer. And from there, you can check whether the email list which the solo ad vendors are giving you is responsive enough. Now, as I said earlier, that I want to show you an insider tip for you to get some solo ad deals. Now, when you go back to udimi.com, now over here, you can see the buy solos and solo deals. Now, when you click on this solo deals over here, now you can see some of the vendors over here who are giving you solo deals. Now, for an example, let me show you how. Over here, you can see Thomas Freeman, who's offering you 49 cents per click. And when you go to the same thing over here in buy solos, let us find how much Thomas Freeman is offering. Now, when you scroll down over here, you can see over here it is 79 cents. So clearly there is a difference in the price of the solo ad clicks. So that's the insider tip that you can use to find the solo deals from different vendors. Now, I'm going to show you top tip that no one else discusses online on YouTube. Now this is to find the solo ad vendors that are giving you current sales, and you can just use their traffic to run to your offer right now. So when you go to udimi.com, now just go to buy solos over here. Now for this example, let me just click on this solo ad vendor, and when you scroll down over here, you can see the comments from the buyers of his solo ad traffic. Now you can see the last comment was on 27 December, but there was no sale, there was no sale, there was no sale. So the last sale from this vendor was on 5 December. So this buyer has reported that he has got sales from his solo ad traffic. Now, when you're choosing a vendor, just look for the most recent sales. So just go to, so again, I'm going to go to Thomas Freeman. Now, when you click on Thomas Freeman over here, now just scroll down, and when you scroll down, go to the comment section. Now over here, you can see that this solo ad vendor has given sales, and that is going to be most recent one. So that is going to be around 10 January and 4 January. People from his solo ad run have got sales. So that's an important secret tip to find which solo ad vendor is giving you current sales. So you can always choose those kind of vendors and you can run the traffic from them. So I hope you got real value out of this Udemy solo ads tutorial for beginners in 2025. So go and just register your free account for Udemy in the description box below. So with that being said, let's meet another video. Until then, bye.